Sup y'all, Rap Critic here. Just wanted to let y'all know I'll be at BlurredCon 2019 in DC, July 12th through the 14th, where me and 3 Black Nerds podcasts will be doing a live review of the classic Lion King movie. As well, I've been doing a whole bunch of other stuff across the internet, and since YouTube doesn't seem like the most stable place right now, I figure I better tell you all the stuff I'm doing before the site goes up in smoke. So, first off, if you want to know what the Rap Critic is listening to these days between episodes, check out my channel on the Station Head app, where I play nothing but dope music all day. There's lo-fi hip-hop hours, hip-hop from around the world, hip-hop's DNA, samples, where I play some of my favorite samples, and of course the songs that sampled them. And of course, if you want to hear what the rest of this Old Town Road cover sounds like, that's available for free on my Patreon, where you can also join my new Patreon Discord, where fans can chat and watch movies and TV shows along with me on Rabbit, as well as see episodes early and make requests. And if you're interested in my opinions on movies, I've actually got a new podcast with my good friend Evan called Review Anew, where we appreciate and critique the filmographies of our favorite movie makers growing up, starting with Kevin Smith. We've already talked about the first Clerks movie, both versions of Mallrats, Clerks, the failed live-action TV pilot, and we just released the new episode on Clerks, the animated TV series, and it is all available on this new podcasting app called Brew, where you can find thousands of other podcasts you can get into. So subscribe to me over there if you want to be updated when they come out, or you can support the Review Anew podcast on Patreon and see episodes early over there. And if you want to know more updates on the life and times of Rap Critic, follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, all those lovely links that my wonderful editor will leave down for you. So now that I've got all that stuff out of the way, please enjoy the episode. Hi, I'm the Rap Critic, and this one's for North Carolina! That's right, folks. This week we got a fellow MC from North Carolina representing the state with a smash hit named after a record label owner from California. Look, we don't have a lot of popular figures, okay?
Are you like the only artist that kind of like popped off from Charlotte? Yeah.
Come on, man. You ain't gotta rub it in. But yes, as Woo Kid has alluded to, there aren't a lot of big names from North Carolina in hip-hop outside of J. Cole as far as superstars are concerned. And just to get it out of the way, yes, his name is Dababy. Not to be confused with Lil Baby or Baby Birdman, attorney at law. However, despite his, definitely of its time rap name, dude's actually got some charisma that makes his tracks endearing, especially in this case. See, a pretty popular tactic of a lot of modern SoundCloud era tracks is to make a song named after a celebrity that has the added benefit of getting the clicks off of the name. The issue with most of these songs, though, is that they never really have anything to do with the celebrity, or make passing mentions to him at best. But this song has a little bit more going on.
Play if you want, let's do it. I'm a young CEO, Suge. Yeah.
The video as a whole is an homage to the 90s West Coast bodyguard turned music mogul who is pretty infamous for, well, I mean, we all saw Straight Outta Compton. In fact, dude's actually in prison right now for running over and killing one of his own friends on the set of the movie after reportedly getting angry over how negatively they were going to portray him in the film. So, it's safe to say, dude's probably not getting any Hollywood biopics made about him anytime soon. This video's tribute to him is most likely the closest thing he's gonna get. And if you happen to not know anything about the history of Death Row, this video gives you the general idea. What makes it better though is the beat work, which producer Jetson Made says was inspired by the famous Jaws theme. And, well, an anthem about an almost mythologically malevolent being known for fucking people shit up at a moment's notice. Yeah, that feels pretty appropriate. And, now that I think about it, when's the last time we had a real Hype Williams type video like this? Where the camera gets all up in your face with the fisheye lens while the rapper mugs at the camera like Jim Carrey in a Living Color skit. That style was fun, man. More people need to bring it back, damn it. I'm tired of just looking at pool parties I'm not invited to. Stupid neighbor and his high-paying job. Well, anyways, speaking of Jim Carrey and 90s homages... Wait, what was that part about? I said speaking of Jim Carrey and 90s homages! There seems to be one for him here as well, as one of his biggest movies, Ace Ventura, also started with a guy who obviously didn't care about his job throwing around his cargo. Only this time it's the post office so we can rock that Carolina blue. I see what you did there, fellow Kakalakian. And as far as style, I dig what he's doing. It's not necessarily punchline laden, but instead it's these outlandish declarations punctuated by sparse beatwork and this unbothered flow he exhibits, which starts with many syllables at the beginning but slows down by the end, allowing his laid-back delivery to accentuate the over-the-top scenarios of each line.
I slap the shit out of nigga, no talking, I don't like to argue with niggas. You disrespect me and I beat your ass up all in front of your partners and children. Say you fucking with me, then he gotta grow up, cause this nigga gotta be kid. I'm the type to let nigga think that I'm broke until I pop out with $1 million.
See, many rappers want you to think they're rich as soon as they enter the room, but not him. He wants people to think he's broke first, so we can get the satisfaction of seeing the looks on the haters' faces when they realize they were wrong.
Ain't gonna be no more laughing, you see me whip out, cause I'm gonna be done shot me a nigga, no cap.
I'm gonna be done shot me a nigga is quite possibly the most southern phrase I've ever heard in my entire life. One, because of the twisted up grammatical structure, but also because of the unfortunate racial aspect of that sentence when you think about it. The one lyric I do think is really weak, though, is unfortunately in the chorus.
Packing the mail, it's gone. She like I smell cologne.
It just seems like he's stating a rather innocuous fact. Like, this line basically boils down to him saying, "This woman likes how I smell." Incidentally, cologne exists. Like, he doesn't tie it together in any way. And of course you're supposed to associate it with the fact that he's wearing this unnamed generic cologne, but even with the implied meaning here, the connection isn't witty or even really worth mentioning. A girl likes how you smell when you wear cologne. Big deal. Now, a song about how much a girl likes your natural scent? Now, see, that's something to brag about. Or at least it should be. And if not, I need to stop working on this new club song.
Nut funk! Nut funk! Bitches only love me cause my nut.
You know, I still think there's some potential in there. Overall, though, I give this song a 4 out of 5. It has this offbeat energy to it that works on the strength of Baby's lackadaisical cadence and the creeping but earth-crackling beat with that little baby rattle sparsely laid in the production. It ultimately serves to play up the silliness and absurdity of his lyrics. And I'd say so far, this would be my favorite video of the year. That is until this happened.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, I get it. The video was shot on the cheap, and the elements of it that are cheap on purpose are funny, like the fake bodysuit and stuff, but this is just lazy. I mean, geez, my videos are way cheaper than yours, and you wouldn't catch us making minor mistakes like that. What? I said we didn't do that. In fact, I'm sure if you go through all my old videos, you'll find that we never made one editing mistake like that. Go back through all the episodes, I dare ya. Oh, and turn off ad blocker while you're at it. Well, that's the episode. Leave a like if you liked because it helps, comment if you have something to say because it helps even more, and hit the subscribe button and the bell because it helps the most. And if you'd like to make a song or album request, or just like the show and want to support it, we're funded by viewers like you, so hit up my Patreon. I just revamped it with a couple of new things like the Discord and behind the scenes extra fun stuff, so check all that out and I'll catch you next time. Peace.